Hello, I'm Nick Colwell, and welcome to my Curriculum Night video 2021. I'm going to be presenting all three of the classes that I teach here: Computer 6, Computer 7, and Computers 8. If you have any questions, I'll have my contact information at the end of the presentation. Right now, I'm going to show a quick PowerPoint presentation, give us a visual. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to ask via email. A little bit about me. I've been a teacher in Lake Orion since 1995. I got my bachelor's degree in elementary education from Saginaw Valley State University, my master's degree from Oakland University. Daily schedule, of course, for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade is here. Middle school computers, we have done a lot of work to try to connect all three grade levels of computers. They're intended to build on the skills learned the previous year. It is a planned sequence, and our main goal is to create a really good computer foundation to build upon the knowledge from the previous year and then to extend the learning. And even the students that are ready to go on beyond what we've learned here, we try to provide opportunities for them or other things that they may be interested in. We will use Microsoft Teams and OneNote in all three of the classes. Your student will become part of a team in Microsoft Teams. They will need to access Teams using their laptop computers. And along with their Teams, we will have OneNote pages attached. And they basically will open a OneNote page. We will have a page for every day, every lesson. We'll have a OneNote page, and most oftentimes we will have them answer questions within this page or provide a screen snip of something that they've completed and need us to check. So they will be using both of these extensively. The power standards that we go over, and each summative assessment is assigned a power standard. And it's either empowered learner, which is using technology properly, digital citizen, using technology safely, knowledge constructor, how to research and curate information, innovative designer is how to demonstrate technology understanding, computational thinker, collect data, break into components, creative communicator, select a unique tool or program for a certain task, and global collaborator, connecting and collaborating with each other. So again, one of or more of these will be attached to summative assessments in PowerSchool. In Computer 6, which is a quarter-long class, 10 weeks, we'll be focusing on a few different things. Keyboarding or correct touch typing is something that we really focus on. We spend about 10 minutes a day typing and learning how to type correctly with a program at typing.com. We also go over Microsoft Word formatting techniques, Microsoft PowerPoint formatting techniques, and we do some coding using what's called Blockly, or dragging and dropping blocks into code and it makes a program. Scratch is a good example of this. We go over some digital citizenship issues, and we are adding a careers component this year. The 7th grade computer course, again, is a 10-week, 1 quarter long course. We go over digital footprint, internet safety and the ramifications of not being safe on the internet, digital citizenship, coding and using HTML/App Inventor. We will be creating cell phone apps using App Inventor. And again, we are adding a careers component. And then the 8th grade class, it's a semester-long class, which is a 20-week-long class. We will be coding using Small Basic and Python. We also will be using the Raspberry Pi computer. We will review some things in Microsoft Word from 6th grade, and we will extensively work with Microsoft Excel. We will have a computer components history part to this, a research part, and again, a careers part. It's pretty hands-on. We use the computer every day in here, and that's the 8th grade course. Grading and assessment. There are 2 major types of grades: formative, and that's forming knowledge, and again, it's based on Teams or OneNote files, and summative assessments, summarizing learning based on projects and standardized assessments. And in the summative assessment, there will be 1 or more of those power standards attached to that. This is what a typical Teams page would look like using the OneNote resource. And here we have daily, these are what the assignments look like in all 3 classes. There's a learning target, the resources that will be needed, and then the tasks, or what does that student need to do, the steps that they need to follow. There's usually a help zone, which is a video or some sort of explanation that will help them independently seek help on how to complete the task. There is an assessment section where they will either answer some questions or copy and paste a snip of what they have done. And oftentimes we include an extension which allows them to explore the topic of the day further if they have a strong interest in it. So most lessons throughout will have every part in this example lesson. Summative assignments and projects oftentimes are quizzes or larger projects that take more than a day. They will be submitted through Teams, and here's an example. Absences, we keep things in Teams and OneNote. If a student's absent, the lesson for the day will be posted. They can do it from home, or they can make it up in their own time. Assignments are listed in the tasks section or the assignment section, and just email me so I'm aware, and here's my email address. In PowerSchool, this is a good communication piece. I try to at least once a week update grades, and when we're talking about standards-based grading, a 4 is a high achieving independent mastery of the subject matter. So a 4 is equated to an A if you're looking at the old way that we did grades. And below that, a 3, a 2, and a 1 are not mastery. So there is some improvement that is needed, or there might be part of the assignment that is missing, or it might be missing altogether. That would be a 0. So it's just a way that you can understand based on standards how your child is understanding the material. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. My email is there, and if I can, I will get back with you that day if there's a question. But please let me know. I want to see your child succeed as much as you do, and there are some good things that we're going to be learning in all 3 classes. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.